Hey, my name is Lucas.
And my name is Jacob.
The Bro Show Podcast. Welcome back to the Bro Show.
Hi, everyone. It's Jacob and my brother Lucas. We're brothers.
Yeah, that's why it's called the Bro Show, because we're bros. We hope you guys all had an amazing Thanksgiving. If you're not American, I hope you had just a regular ass week and it was good.
Yeah, I hope you just lived it up. Maybe you did eat turkey. Maybe you didn't. It's fine if you didn't. It's fine.
Did you even
did.
eat turkey on Thanksgiving, Jacob?
No, I'm eating turkey tomorrow. Like Saturday. Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
actually had Thanksgiving yet.
I did have Thanksgiving. As you
Was
can
it
see, me and
good?
Jacob are still not together. But and also there was a conspiracy in the comments that they actually just can't be together because like they're in such a big fight. But,
Oh
like
yeah.
if they're in person, like it turns into a fist fight. And then people caught on.
Yeah, people did catch on. They were mad.
But no, I just had Thanksgiving by myself with Matthew. We got Thanksgiving food from a restaurant and actually was bomb ass good.
Did it taste like normal Thanksgiving, or did it taste like you were eating from a restaurant? Do you know what I mean?
It tasted homemade still somehow. I mean, I guess they do make it there. I'm assuming.
I love that.
Yeah, I reheated it in our oven. And also, when I picked it up from the restaurant, like so many people were picking it up. So I don't know if it's just because of like COVID and people are spending Thanksgiving with smaller groups, or do you think every year people just are like, I'm just gonna fake, like, because it comes in canisters where like you could say you made it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you could, like bring it to your family's Thanksgiving and be like, yeah, like here's my, tin that I made it in, but really it's just from a restaurant.
What I'm guessing is that like if you have a Thanksgiving with like 5 or less people, I feel like that's the target audience for that type of stuff, because it's like,
oh yeah,
I'm not gonna make my own turkey. That's just dumb.
Yeah, the turkey was just like whatever. I just don't like. I've already said it, but like, you know what I mean. Just wasn't.
I like turkey sandwiches.
Oh yeah, I like turkey meatballs.
Oh yeah, was the stuffing good?
Oh, it was good, and they actually called it dressing, so like kind of fancy, you know.
Oh yeah, dressing. That's another word for it. I never understood it because when I think of dressing, I think of ranch, hidden valley.
That actually brings me to our very first game of the Bro Show.
Wait, what is it?
It's called Gobble Me, Swallow Me, and it's actually inspired by Megan Thee Stallion's verse in WAP. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down the side of me, quick pull it out before you let it bust inside of me.
Yes.
And basically, I just thought of gobble me, swallow me because turkeys gobble, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I was actually, I'm not even kidding. When I thought of this game, I thought, oh, you pick either gobble me or swallow me, deciding if you like a Thanksgiving food or not. But I realized they both mean the same thing. So basically, it's either do you want to gobble me, swallow me the food, or hell no.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me try it. Okay, gobble me, swallow. No, because I feel like swallow me is like yum. Gobble me is kind of like I'm gobbling it because it's not that good.
Oh, I picture gobble to be even better. It's like, this is so good. Like, I'm not only just going to swallow, but I'm going to gobble it.
Wait, what sound effects go with gobble? Because this is the sound effect that goes with gobble for me.
Yeah, that's basically it, yeah.
Like, I just picture having a milk jug and, like, drinking that up.
I know, literally. So the options are either gobble me, swallow me, or just hell no. Stuffing / dressing if you're fancy.
Oh, gobble me, swallow me. 100%.
Oh, for sure, gobble me, swallow me.
You have to answer it, too.
I know, I just said gobble me, swallow me, obviously.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, all the attention can't be on me.
Turkey. I already said hell no.
Yeah, I have to say hell no, too. Because on Thanksgiving, I never really slam it.
What about ham?
For me, that's gobble me, swallow me.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it would just be swallow me. I'm not going to gobble it per se, but I do enjoy it. And it's good like for leftover ham sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches in the oven, you know?
Yeah. Wait, did I even say, if you're watching the video, I'm in my dad's truck right now. I'm in a truck.
Oh, yeah.
And so the story behind, I just have to say the story because like, to me, this was like, we're doing the podcast today. Like, I want to do it. Plus, like, it's like a thing. We have to do it. So I was like, I can't do it. Yeah, literally. So, I'm at my family's house and like so the Husker game was on. If you guys don't know what the Huskers are, it's the Nebraska football team. The Nebraska football team, not a Nebraska football team. And like everyone loves them. So my parents had a big party. Just joking. Don't do that with COVID.
They had a COVID party.
No. But yeah, my parents and my brother and stuff were watching the football game so effing loud. And so now I'm in my dad's truck and I feel like a farmer. And like it feels like I'm on a ranch.
You never thought I never thought there'd be a bro show episode where part of it takes place in a pickup truck in the country. You're pretty much in the country. Like this is a farm podcast. Like enough with these LA influencers. Like people are probably so bored of like, oh my God, another podcast from people from LA. Like this is people who like live on a farm, you know? Like we milked a cow before this.
I know, like, yeah, like I went on a walk this morning and I'm not even joking, for like 40 minutes of the walk, like I was basically walking through the country. You know what I'm talking about, Lucas? That one part.
Oh yeah.
Literally walking through the country. So like I'm a farmer. I know I live in the city kind of.
By our parents though, like it is a type of vibe where like when you walk out of the house, there's like a guy in overalls and he's like, howdy. I'm just kidding. That actually doesn't happen, but I wish that did. Like do farmers wear overalls, or is this just a mean stereotype we put against these people?
I'm not even joking. When I think of overalls, I think of fashion. Like I think of high fashion. I think it's just because these high fashion people have took over overalls in the last few years.
You know, the hillbilly aesthetic is going to be all the rage in 2025. It'll be like the new fashion week look.
Yeah, for sure. You know how? Oh yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I was gonna say, you know how Kylie Jenner did that TikTok yesterday? Did you see it? Oh, like I'm acting like everyone has seen this.
No, what one?
Well, it's just her and Kendall Jenner like answering questions.
Oh, I actually did see that on Twitter.
Oh no, I just thought it was funny because one of them was like rappers or hoopers. It'd be funny if we did it because acting like, yeah, like I only date rappers, and it's like you don't even. And unfortunately, Jacob, you're not famous enough to date.
Also,
rappers,
I've never heard hoopers. Is that they make that up, or is that a thing people say instead of basketball players?
Yeah, I didn't know either. I just went with it though. Okay. It's part of my dictionary now.
Oh my God. We need to continue with effing. People are pissed. They want to hear the rest of Gobble Me, Swallow Me game.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you guys get it. I'm in a fucking big pickup truck.
Green bean casserole. Wait, did you just freeze? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, okay. I just was laughing because you froze.
Oh, you froze too. Did you even hear me say green bean? Did you hear me say green bean casserole?
Yeah, I heard it. Gobble me, swallow me, dripped on the side of me, quick pour it out before you let it bust inside of me. 100%.
Okay, so I would usually say gobble me, swallow me, but from this restaurant, I had to say hell no, because like I think I'm used to green bean casserole where it's like from a can, so it's like kind of soggy, the green beans, whereas these green beans, like they were hard, like they weren't from a can, which I didn't like because it wasn't good to me.
Yeah, that's a different version. I like that version, but the canned one for sure.
Yeah, it was it was a little bit too fresh for my liking, so I would have to say hell no.
But normally.
Oh, but normally gobble me, swallow me.
Okay.
What else was there? Oh, just macaroni, obviously. Gobble me, swallow me.
Oh, gobble me, swallow me.
Yeah, that was the best part.
This is kind of a new one for me. Like we never had it growing up.
I had to pay extra from the restaurant to get macaroni. Like it wasn't included in the Thanksgiving for 2 meal. That wasn't included, but I had to go to like add an extra side and add the macaroni.
Yeah, I just know like in 20 years, like it's going to be crazy. People are going to say, yeah, we have chicken strips and stuff. I don't know why, but I feel like Thanksgiving food is going to like evolve in 20 years where people don't eat turkey anymore. I'm not even joking. Like I feel like this is going to be a big thing. Put it in the books. I said this.
Oh, and then it'll be another psychic moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's all for the gobble me, swallow me. That's all the main ones, right? We didn't miss anything.
Gravy.
Oh, gobble me, swallow me, dripped on the side of me.
Me is kind of like you.
Like yesterday, I don't know if I was just so hungry while I was like reheating all this, like, cause it was like a thing where like you get it from the restaurant in the morning and then you reheat it at night, and like in the oven, so it's classy, you know. But
yeah.
when the gravy, I remember when I took my first like taste of the gravy, I was just like, oh my God, this is so good.
Were the mashed potatoes good?
Yeah, they're actually Yukon mashed potatoes. Yukon.
Oh, I thought the Idaho was the big one. Is Idaho for the cheap hose and Yukon is for the rich hose?
Actually, I don't know. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know. I just
Oh
know.
my God, we have to effing shout out the bro of the week.
Oh, bro of the week. I'm
Mm-hmm.
mad. Not this week, but last week. I'm not actually mad because the person trolled us, and now I look like a dumbass on national television.
Yeah, this podcast is broadcasted on NBC every week nationally. I don't know if you guys knew that, but we had a bro of the week last week. They claimed they modeled with someone from Blackpink, and me and Jacob were just like, "Oh, of course." Turns out they were trolling, but I love it because we had a live stream on the Lucas and Jacob Bro Show Patreon, and we all had a little laugh about it. But if you weren't there, sorry you missed out. But join the Patreon so you can be involved next month.
Black
But
Friday deals.
But yeah, there actually isn't a Black Friday deal, but it's only $3 or 10. But so the bro of the week is Hot Cheetos Girl. Take a good look. This is actually her dog, which she says is the Hot Cheeto Girl's mascot. We don't know what Hot Cheetos Girl looks like, which is I like the mystery. I enjoy the mystery.
I feel like this isn't even bro of the week. I feel like she's like what would I like a friend to me at this point because I just see her like I just like I just see her like a lot. I feel like I don't see
On
her
the
in person,
Patreon?
but the Patreon and then on the YouTube comments, like I've seen Hot Cheeto Girl so many
Oh
times. I feel
yeah,
like we know each other.
she actually said in here like just so you guys know like I am a big deal on the Discord because another part of the Patreon is you got to join the Bro Show Patreon. I mean Discord to talk to other bros. And she said she's like she didn't necessarily say she's the most popular girl in the Discord, but she just let it be known like I'm a big deal on there.
Yeah.
And she said her one request of being Bro of the Week is she wants Jacob to call her girly. So will you do that?
Okay. Hot Cheeto goalie. Oh, hey goalie. What's up, Hot Cheeto Girl?
Yeah. So your Thanksgiving, you didn't celebrate on Thanksgiving. So did you feel like
Well,
emotional? Like I wish I had stuffing, or were you just like, oh, it's okay?
no, because I'm excited because Thanksgiving isn't over. Like I'm excited that it feels like it's still the holiday of Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, because like me, it just feels over now. Just
Yeah,
done.
it feels like it's still going on. Yesterday still felt like Thanksgiving. I didn't think it would, but it still did. And I basically just played card games the whole day, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought like Thanksgiving, I was like, oh, it's gonna be so like weird, like just me and Matthew. Like, usually I'm with like a big family, but actually just felt normal. So I decided I probably won't see the family for most holidays, even after quarantine.
Did you feel like it was
Just kidding.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it actually did. I just lived a normal day. I recorded a video about Lindsay Lohan, so I put my day to good use.
Oh yeah, for sure. You worked on Thanksgiving. You put in those hours,
I know.
like the Drake song. Working on the weekend like usual.
Yeah, I just
I
knew
haven't
like
done my taxes. I'm too torn up.
I just knew that like on Thanksgiving a lot of people were taking the day off, so I was like, I'm gonna get ahead of these hoes by filming a video about Lindsay Lohan.
Have you guys like your multiple people? Well, I mean, I guess I'm talking to multiple people, like you guys listeners and Lucas. Have you seen that audio of that person saying, I wake up at 5 o'clock because in LA, when I wake up in LA, in New York, the stock market starts. So I wake up at 5 a.m. because then it just keeps going and saying like, this is what you need to do to be successful. That's you. Saying, yeah,
That was
I
literally
work when
me.
everyone's not working because I know everyone, that whole thing.
Yeah, I mostly had to work because I work in the stock market too. So I was on Thanksgiving. That's like a big day for it.
Oh, yeah, I was
Just kidding.
shading funds all day.
But something I'm thankful for, even though like by the time people listen to this, Thanksgiving's over. Like we need to stop talking about this. People are probably like, boo, it's now Christmas season / happy holidays / Hanukkah / Kwanzaa. So please stop with the Thanksgiving talk.
It's so sad because when you said happy holidays, the first thing I've thought of is the In-N-Out bag. Like, why is that coming to my mind?
Wait, what? There's a holiday version of the In-N-Out bag?
In-N-Out bag, because it's kind of iconic. Yeah, that's what came to my mind.
Oh, you just like glitched for me. I don't know if it glitched for everyone else, but
oh yeah,
probably.
I think when one of us glitches, we both glitch because you glitch too.
Oh, this must be a good glitch podcast. Sorry guys, it's what we have to do during these COVID times. But something I'm thankful for that happened is in Utah, there was a mysterious shiny monolith. Is that how you pronounce that? A mysterious shiny monolith was found in the Utah desert. I had to Google. I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, monolith. I use that word every day. But I did Google, like, what does that mean? And it just means a random structure. Like, like those weird, like, these weird things, like, there's just a structure, like Stonehenge, and no one really knows how it was made,
Oh yeah, stuff like that's what you're talking about right now.
Yeah, so a tall, silver, rectangular pedestal type structure was found deep in the Utah desert, and no one knows how it got there or why. It was found during a helicopter survey of the area, and pilots landed to check it out. But they really want everyone to know, like, oh, it's like not otherworldly, like it's from like it's like not weird materials. Like we recognize what the materials are. It's literally metal, so like it's fine. But Twitter still thinks it's aliens, and they aren't revealing where it is in the Utah desert because they don't want people like getting stranded by trying to find it, because I guess it's really remote. So they're saying it's not otherworldly, but we aren't fooled. Nice try.
All of this alien stuff happens in the desert. It's all there. Area 51's there. Because just all this openness. Every time I've drove through the desert in Utah or like Nevada, it just is like kind of scary.
Yeah, it's like aliens just really love the desert, it turns out. Like that's when they come to Earth, they're like, we just want to hang out in the desert. There's something about it really pulls them in.
Oh yeah, but with that being said, I like Nebraska because I've seen those videos about crop circles where apparently aliens create these things in cornfields, and it's kind of exciting because it's like, is that gonna happen one day to me? Like, am I gonna see a crop circle and be like, aliens are here? That's kind of exciting too.
But it is funny, like
areas.
Because I kind of do think, like, I wish it was aliens, this Utah thing, but in all reality, I'm like, oh, it probably was just someone causing drama. But I love that somebody out there wanted to cause drama, so they went to the middle of a random ass Utah desert and put this weird structure. Like, that would have taken time, effort, and like, you don't even know when it's going to pay off because you're like, when will anyone even discover this? But they did it anyway.
Yeah, that, like, I mean, who knows? But yeah, thinking of someone doing that is so funny because they basically did it to troll if someone did do it.
I know, one big troll. Even if the aliens put it there, it's like, that's a troll. Like you're trying to cause drama for no reason.
Oh yeah, this reminds me of when we were moving from our like I guess you'd say like childhood house. I don't know. But there was a closet that in the back of the closet, it had wood. It was like wood siding, and part of the wood was cracked open. So, our my big sister Lucas's little sister and our little brother, we wrote this note that said something like kind of creepy. We put it down there because there's one day someone might find it.
Oh my God, that's a version of this. Like you did a long-term troll. Like they probably still haven't found it. Who knows when they will, if they ever
Honestly, yeah, no one probably will, if I'm being honest, because it probably fell to the bottom of that.
Wait, so what did the letters say? Was it like actually creepy? Like, we know where you live. Like, we're living in the walls.
Yeah, I hope no one finds it because that's bad. If karma is real, that's bad karma because it was for sure. If I remember right, it was some like creepy shit just to scare them because we thought it was funny.
Like what? Do you remember like even the gist of it? Was it like a haunting, like saying like this house is haunted, or was it like somebody died here? What was the vibe?
No, it was just like if you opened it, you'd actually be kind of scared. That like I actually don't remember what we put, but I just remember thinking like this is gonna be so funny if someone.
That's so funny
it.
Thinking of like these adults finding it and being so scared. I mean, like what the hell? And like little do they know, like at the time, like a 9-year-old wrote it. Weren't you guys like 9?
Yeah, really young.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no one will probably find it, so we didn't do any harm, I don't think.
Okay. Speaking of aliens, I have something else like really like alienish to bring up. I've been using HelloFresh, and it's just like it makes it so easy for me to cook, you know what I mean? Because like they have these high quality gourmet recipes that are easy to make and also so tasty but nutritious at the same time. And now that I use HelloFresh, like I just feel like it's so much easier. Like I used to have to be like, what do I want for dinner? And like find the recipes and get the ingredients, but HelloFresh just makes it so easy. Oh, wait, is this episode sponsored by HelloFresh? I just brought that up randomly. But oh my gosh, we're sponsored by them. Might as well talk about it more.
Oh yeah, just about HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a great value. It's a good price. You save 40% when you use HelloFresh versus shopping at the grocery store. And also, HelloFresh is the first global carbon neutral meal kit company. It's pretty good for the earth.
Dang. It's HelloFresh is also flexible for your lifestyle. You can easily change your delivery days or meal plan preferences, or skip a week whenever you're gone for the week. You're on vacay or whatever. You can skip a week whenever. Also, they're committed to giving back. HelloFresh is committed to donating to those in need. And so far in 2020, they have donated 3.5 million meals, honey.
That's honestly crazy. You can go to HelloFresh.com/BroShow90 and use code BroShow90 to get $90 off, including free shipping.
Yes. Thank you so much for sponsoring us, HelloFresh. Again, that's HelloFresh.com/BroShow90 and use code BroShow90 to get $90 off, including free shipping.
Now, HelloFresh reminds me of my album.
Oh, you froze. What did you say?
Did you listen?
What'd you say?
HelloFresh reminds me of Miley Cyrus. I said HelloFresh reminds me of Miley Cyrus's album.
Oh my God, you just completely glitched, so I didn't hear any of that. I love it. This podcast, it sounds like you're listening in on two senior citizens trying to use Skype or something.
Literally, is the vibe. Did you hear what I said though?
Have I listened to Miley's album?
Yeah.
We're recording this on Friday. It came out last night, and I haven't listened yet. Is it
I went on a
amazing?
walk just to listen to it. Yeah, it's so good. I just think it's cool because she's a pop style, but she's doing rock alternative music, I guess you'd say.
I know. I'm really excited to listen.
It's cool, guys.
So it's just rock and roll vibes, middle finger to the air. That sort of vibe?
Yeah, kinda. I'll say my favorite songs just in case anyone did listen and they want to know. Okay, I'll start from the bottom. So there's obviously the covers that she did. Bad Karma with Joan Jett, for sure good. High is good. Night Crawling with Billy Joel is so good, guys. Give Me What I Want, Prisoner, Plastic Hearts, and What the F Do I Know. Those are my favorites. That's basically
it sounds like you just named the whole album, so it's just an album full of bop after bop is what you're saying.
Yeah, when I listened, I loved it. I've only listened once, but yeah, Night Crawling was for sure my favorite.
With oh my God! After we're done recording
this,
Billy Joel. After we're done recording this, I need to get down to it. Well, yeah, I did read people's opinions on Reddit last night because I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to hear people think. And people said High made them cry. So did it make you cry?
Oh, I mean, I just was no, I didn't cry, but I liked it.
I haven't listened to it yet, so I'm gonna guess what High is about. Is it saying I only loved you when I was high?
The one lyric that sticks out to me is I think the chorus says, I still feel high. So, I thought people would cry to Angels Like You. Angels Like You. That's a sad one.
Oh. So High is just about I still feel high?
I mean, I'd have to listen to it. It could be a sad song. I only listen to each song once, so.
Oh, so you don't know you haven't deciphered the meanings yet.
Yeah, I couldn't be a Grammy person for the album yet.
Should I get into some interesting emails?
Yes, there were some good ones.
Yes. First of all, we have an email, and I was really intrigued by this one because the subject is simply "White people smell bad?" ? They said, "Hi, Lucas and Jacob. I thought this would be good for you to know since you did those milk reviews on Jacob's channel. I recently found out that white people smell weird to non-white people because we eat so much dairy. Apparently, it comes out of our pores, and people can smell it. But when they're around white people all the time, you get used to it, so you don't notice the smell. So basically, us whites, me and Jacob, we're both white. Like, we just stink to people. Do we just? That's so weird. I want to know what this nasty dairy scent is.
Yeah, I was wowed by this because when I read it, I was like, wait, and it kind of made me embarrassed to drink milk.
I know. It's also just funny thinking of like these white people visiting countries where they don't drink milk, and everyone's just like, ew, the tourists smell so dank.
And then it made me think about how gross all this dairy is. It's so gross.
How gross what is?
I like how this dairy is. I like just how they show it in these documentaries and stuff. It's gross. But yeah.
I just have to know if there's anyone listening, and tell me if this is true or not, because we're just going off of this one email. Is it true that people who eat dairy stink? I bet you someone listening is like, I live in a community where we don't eat dairy. And when you leave that community, does everyone just stink?
Yeah, it even kind of reminds me of like when people eat ice cream, sometimes they just keep pouting, and it makes sense to me.
It also is just weird that like they said in the email that I'm taking completely as fact that we don't even smell it because we're so used to it. So like just take a whiff. Like it smells, I smell good to myself, but like that's weird thinking that people smelling are just like, ew, the milk's coming out of his pores.
So what I'm guessing, this is for people that have never had dairy milk. I don't know. I just want to know. Give me the facts, guys.
I don't know. I did. That makes me think though, like last night when I eat my Thanksgiving food, I don't know what's in like certain foods, but like usually if I eat dinner, like I just forget about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not kidding. This morning, I was like, I just like smell like Thanksgiving still. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Like I hate when you fail what you ate last night.
I know, like I was just like, I woke up and I just smelled stuffing, and I was like, I think it's coming out of my pores now. I'm like, so that means if I saw someone today, they would just be like, stuffing is literally oozing from his every pore.
I guess this basically proves, I mean, I'm not a dermatologist, but I think it's already proven, but to me it proves that what you eat really does affect your skin.
Oh,
yeah. People always say they quit dairy and it literally made their skin perfect.
Oh, yeah. I used to be so annoyed with that because I have my morning smoothie consists of like actual milk and yogurt and stuff. But somehow my skin's doing good and I eat so much dairy. So my skin is a conclusion that isn't true.
Trying to show it off now.
But yeah, if you ever want to tell us a fact in our emails and we'll take it completely as fact without any research, you can email us as well. We actually have someone gave us a Am I the Asshole submission.
Oh, to our email?
Yeah, so if you guys haven't listened to our previous episodes, there's a subreddit called Am I the Asshole, where people just send in their situation and everyone gets to tell them if they're the asshole. Somebody sent it to us. They could have got famous on Reddit, but they decided to send it to the bro show. They just said, I really want to know if I'm the asshole in this situation. My friend used my Amazon account to order stuff because I have Prime. Okay, she has Prime. She's low-key bragging.
Oh, yeah.
She accidentally charged my card, but she said she'd paid me back. The charge was $66, and she just sent me $62. I'm going to let it go, but like, would I be the asshole if I asked for the $4? I mean, it's only $4, but if I spent someone else's money, I'd want to pay them the exact amount I sent.
Yeah, just for a little fact behind this, I Googled how much Amazon Prime was because I just used my mom's, and it's $119, and I was thinking that's a lot, but I guess you get free 2-day shipping for a whole year, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and like I have Prime too, and like I use Amazon so much that I feel like it's completely worth it.
Yeah. So I think I probably wouldn't say anything, but I mean.
I actually don't think you're the asshole though if you ask for the $4. Because, for example, like if I was her friend and I used the Amazon account and I gave the wrong amount of money, like I would want someone to correct me. I don't want someone to feel bad to correct me. Like, please correct me and tell me to pay you the extra $4. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, same. But then at the same, like it's kind of like you're not even correcting them because I feel like they knew. That's my guess because I feel like
I
you
know, but
know.
also if they knew, it's like if they knowingly paid you less, it's like that's even more of a reason. Like call them out. Like yes, it's only $4, but boo boo, like this is gonna add up. Also, you use my Prime account, which I pay $120 a year for. So pay
Oh
up,
yeah.
sis.
Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. But I don't think you're the asshole.
She did send that email 2 weeks ago. So I mean, if 3 weeks have gone by and you maybe now it's a little bit weird to bring it up, but I say go for it anyway. Just be like, listen, like $4, or oh my god, or somehow if you are avoiding confrontation and want to just be annoyingly petty, do something where you're gonna have to pay her back and only pay her $4 less than what it was.
would you take that advice or no? Or like would you actually do that or no? So to be petty and pay them back less next time?
I mean,
Or would you just
then you just seem
joke
like
about it
the
for
only
shits
thing
and
is then you
gigs?
seem like a psycho kind of, because like say for example this girl is like, hey, will you get me Chipotle on your way to my house and I'll pay you back, and then she pays her back $4 less, and the friend's like, oh, it was actually this amount, and you're like, oh well, a month ago when you used my Amazon account you paid me $4 less, and then the friend's like, whoa, you should have just told me the day I did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how to explain. Yeah, my thought process is with this type of stuff, because it could be an accident, I think you should say it the day of, because even if you say it 2 days later, even that's kind of what it's kind of like, wait, you were thinking about it. Like,
Yeah, and it's so
I feel like if you guys are actually friends, it would make the friendship weird because it seems like you're like looking into everything so much or something.
yeah, I feel like if you haven't said it and it's been 2 weeks, you're just gonna have to let it die because that was your own fault for not saying it right away. But
But
next time
if she
just
does
say
it
it. Say
again,
it. Yeah, next time say it immediately, and it doesn't have to even be awkward. Just be like, "Oh, it was actually this amount," and it's not even awkward. It's like, "Duh, you need to pay back the money, sis."
yeah,
But
for sure.
but if you want to go down the creepy route, bring it up like mid next year.
Oh, like, yeah, on her birthday, the
Yeah, like
person's birthday.
yeah, like just so far, like 2 years from now, bring it up the $4 that she wronged you.
That's some reality show stuff. I want to see an episode of like Real Housewives or something where they get mad over $2 and it lasts the whole season. I want to see it
Oh
happen.
yeah, I remember. Oh my god, do you remember the Rich Kids of Beverly Hills, the reality show on E?
Oh yeah, and Dorothy Wang was like yes, my dad's a billionaire, but you can't spend
Yeah,
money.
they got
Like
in a
it's
fight
crazy.
over a bill at a restaurant because one of the rich kids was like, let's just split it equally, and then the daughter of the billionaire was like, no, we're gonna like itemize the bill, and then she said like, just because my dad's a billionaire, like that's how we became a billionaire, from saving money at restaurants.
Oh yeah. Okay, with
Solely from that.
that. Okay, I get that whole thing, but when you actually get down to it, well, I don't even know anyone like this. I'm just basing it off shows that I've watched. How people say the reason why these rich people are so rich is because they like save every dime. But what obviously they're rich because they work so hard. But I'm saying like I don't think that's so like that obviously helps though, but it's not
No,
solely why they're rich.
I feel like most billionaires are rich because like they didn't split the bill at Cheesecake Factory.
they paid the 10 and 10 instead of the 20.
Next up, in true bro show fashion, another one of our listeners is a sugar baby. Classic, bougie ratchet.
Okay, what's the story behind this one?
The subject is my sugar daddy is perfect in every way, except he tries to make me feel dumb. She says, I got a sugar daddy from Seeking Arrangements. I met him the first 2 times when he was staying in my city for his job. Yeah, he has a penthouse, a $250,000 car, several assistants, balconies overlooking the city, everything. He carries around stacks of hundreds in cash. He pays me in cash in the triple digits. He's extremely wealthy, he's smart, he's high profile, he's relatively young, and he's attractive. But there's one major problem that's been weighing on me. He can be very condescending, and he purposely makes me feel stupid. Whenever we have a conversation about our political beliefs, he tells me my school's brainwashing me, or he'll say rude things aimed to insult my intelligence. He's told me young college students, like myself, shouldn't vote because, quote, college kids are stupid. The list goes on. It's to the point where I'm afraid to express any kind of opinion around him for fear of being ridiculed. Ridiculed.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculed. Yeah, so she just said like she doesn't know what to do. because she likes him. The arrangement's good, but yeah, he just makes her feel dumb.
This sounds quite annoying. Like, it sounds super annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even think, but he does sound super rich. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess being a sugar baby is a job. So, I mean, you could either just be like, I guess I like the money. I'll just literally not take any of this to heart. And, just play the role while I'm at the job. But if you actually like him and want to have an actual relationship, then obviously this is a huge red flag. And you just don't want to be with someone who makes you feel dumb on the regular.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because when I think of a sugar baby, I feel like it can either go two ways. You're like, this is my job. This is just like the way I hustle. Like, I'm going to get my money this way. Or it could be another thing where it's like, this is my job. But like, if I feel attracted to them, I actually want to like marry them and pursue a life with them. So it kind of depends what route you're going for. Because if you're going for, I want to like marry you or pursue a life with you, it's kind of like, oh, obviously don't be with him. But if it's just for the hustle, for the money, then if you could just hang out with him, like, and then get the money and leave.
Maybe this is why he has to pay people to date him, because he wants to ridicule them and make them feel dumb, Whereas if you aren't getting paid to date someone, probably wouldn't put up with that shit,
Because it probably isn't even a thing about him and college students. I bet if he was dating another person that was like 24 and they weren't in college, he'd probably just say, "You're just dumb."
Yeah, so I guess my
That could
advice
just be
would be
someone's thing.
either just maybe take a few more stacks of hundreds and call it a day, or just completely cut him off.
Yeah, like, I just think whatever way you're going, like, if you want to just do the hustle route, do that. Or if you want to, like, marry this guy, then you don't like him. So it sounds like you don't like him. So I would just leave.
Yeah, just, another advice segment about sugar babies on the Bro Show.
When I like all these sugar baby stories, I'm just gonna believe them. I'm just gonna believe them because the reason why I have a weird thing about believing them is because I just don't know anyone that's actually a sugar baby. I only know people on the internet that are.
The way she was describing it too, like he has a penthouse, balconies overlooking the city. He cares stacks of hundreds. It sounded like a Lifetime movie, but we'll just take it as fact. We might be getting catfished.
I'm gonna take it as fact because who knows? There's obviously rich people. Someone has to live in these penthouses and have 200K cows, so 200K cost of cows.
Very true. Also, last week me and Jacob talked about flexing. We did a sort of flexing segment where we talked about flexing in rap music and stuff, and then we talked about how we discussed like, is there flexing in country music? Like, is there? And
I'm just curious.
Somebody let us know that there most definitely is a flexing country song. And they let us know that there's a country song called Rednecker by Hardy. And it's not your traditional flex song about money and status, but instead it's about how the singer guarantees he's more redneck than others. So
this is flexing. Like, it's not the flexing I'm used to, but this is flexing.
It's like, you're super city-ish. You're a city slicker, and I'm a country man. You'll never be as country as me.
This whole thing. Isn't this like a whole debate, kind of? It's not a debate, but people always joke about it. Like, you're just a city slicker or whatever.
Oh, yeah, or like, you'll never get it. It's country. It said it features lines such as, my town is smaller than your town. My truck's louder than your truck. And she even attached the music video. So I'm excited to get down to this.
Oh, I need to watch it too. That is cool that there's flexing not only in rap, in pop. It's in country. It's bleeding to everywhere.
I know. I love that, saying like, my town's smaller than yours. Like, your town has what? 8,000 people? I'm living in a 1,200 town. So F off. F off. You're not as redneck.
Oh, even it could be a smaller town, because in Nebraska, there's a town that only has one person. I think it's the only town like that in like the whole U.S. Yeah,
are they the mayor?
It's just one person, and I think she used to be married, but her husband died. There is a town, and I think her husband died, and now it's just her, and she owns like a bar there. I've never been though.
Wait, she owns a bar in a town where it's just her? How is that a good business model? Or do people travel?
I'm guessing it's kind of like a monument or whatever. Yeah, town in Nebraska with population of one. It's a thing. It's called Mo Naui. Yeah, and I think it's just the wife. And she's a widow, I guess you'd say.
We need to visit this town.
I know, I've never been.
That
I
is
learned about
cool.
it like in school.
Population of 1. If I move out, it's 0. And like, I bet you people try to move in, and she's like, hell no. Like, this is just for me.
Yeah, so how do you create a town? Because I want to do this. I'm just going to move somewhere where no one lives and make a town. Jacobville.
Oh yeah.
So fucking ego boost.
Make so many
Jacobville.
intense rules.
Oh yeah, and then that's basically it just will be everywhere and just make it sound crazy, and then it'll be like that one city in Michigan called Hell, Michigan. I think.
Oh,
that's in
wasn't
Michigan.
Elijah Daniel the mayor of that? Is he still?
He was. I don't know if he still is. That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's a thing. So since it's 2020, a lot of people aren't attracted to other humans anymore. They just want to marry a sex doll. And Lucas, you have a story about someone who marries a sex doll, you told me? One of your friends?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, this is one of my friends. But yeah, I've talked about it in videos before that people are getting sex dolls, they're becoming a thing, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, because maybe some humans shouldn't be with another human because like maybe they just are violent or like mean or something. So maybe they should just be with a doll who will just do whatever,
Yeah, it doesn't creep me out either because so the reason why it would creep me out is because I picture a future where it doesn't matter if no one's together. I just picture this creepy future where everyone's with a sex doll, and that creeps me out. But
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't creep me out because I don't think everyone would do that if sex dolls become so popular.
Yeah, also, like, on the other side of what I was talking about, like, people who shouldn't be with someone because they're, like, so mean or whatever. Also, you could just be so shy, like, literally so shy, and you don't have any interest in really talking to people that much. And you're like, I don't want to go through the effort of having someone live with me in my house. I'd rather just live with a doll, you know? So, like, it's made for those people. And somebody, actually, an Eastern European bodybuilder, married his sex doll. He posted the video to his Instagram.
What's
and
the video?
I watched part of it, and I just watched the first part. It was him, actual group of people. It was an actual wedding. He put a ring on her finger, and yeah, it was beautiful. His
the wedding video. I thought you meant it was them having sex, and I was like, what?
Oh, did I said wedding video, right?
No, well, I don't know if he did, but I thought it was them having sex, and I was like, this is a thing on Instagram. And I was like, Instagram doesn't allow this.
But
so funny.
ladbible.com did a article about it, and before he tied the knot with his sex doll, he made the plastic doll get plastic surgery.
Wait, so that's like double plastic.
Yeah, he said that
this is a whole new thing.
He took her to a legitimate plastic surgery place. Like, it wasn't like, I'm bringing her to a factory for these dolls. He brought her, an actual plastic surgeon did surgery on her. I don't understand how that works on a doll, but
yeah, because isn't the skin
apparently
made out of like plastic or something?
And then it goes on to say he claims the doll began to feel a bit self-conscious over her looks after he went public with their relationship. Okay, so she was all good and confident, but then once this bodybuilder started publicizing their relationship, the doll did get a little bit insecure. Robots have insecurities too.
Wait, so how didn't we know that this was available on the market? Like, I didn't know it was already available.
Oh,
these
sex dolls?
high-tech. No, I didn't know they had these whole personalities. I knew like sex dolls were a thing, but I didn't know they literally like were affected by all. Like, that's crazy that that's a thing. Like how they already have this technology.
I don't know. He said, when I presented her photo to the world, there was a lot of criticism and she began to develop a complex. Oh, so she wanted to get plastic surgery. So he didn't make her do it. She wanted to. And it says they met in a bar after another man made advances on Margot. I'm confused. Did I not read this right? You have to buy a doll. You can't just meet a sex doll at a bar. They're not just hanging out.
Also, like, I knew like in some places like there was robots that were like high tech and stuff, but these robots have actual feelings and like can read the internet, like read comments and be affected by it.
I'm not sure. I don't know if this guy's kind of just making up some of this. Like, you know how a few weeks ago we talked about the girl who married a ghost. I don't know if he's just like, really diving into the fantasy and like saying she has a complex and stuff, or I don't know if the robot actually is like demanding plastic surgery.
It makes it better that he's a bodybuilder. It kind of adds to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
I guess that's I don't like I want to know more like how do you guys meet at this bar? Like is she a robot or is she a person disguised as a robot disguised as a person? I don't know. I want to know more.
yeah, I'm not sure about. I don't know if he's just trolling, but as I read the article, he claims that the sex robot had a waitressing job at a local bar. What?
Well, I live we don't have this technology, but well like we live, but I guess I don't know.
Um, I don't know if he's just making this up for clout money and fame, or if maybe there are sex robots in Eastern Europe working the bars and waitressing. We don't know.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like interested in like in the future, like is this gonna be more common?
I know the weirdest thing would be a future where sex robots are so realistic that like you could have a waitress at Applebee's and you don't know if it's a human or a sex robot.
Oh yeah, like that would be interesting. And then also I don't know if this would be like I want to know if in the future people would say you're closed-minded. If I was if I if I like if I didn't want to be friends with a robot, like because I just want to be friends with actual
Oh
people because my whole life that's what
yeah.
I've known, and I feel like I'm talking to not someone that can't grasp as many ideas as I can. Like I wonder if that would be like you're closed-minded because I feel like it would be hard to break that if everyone is friends with robots.
Oh my god, that might be a thing. I don't know if this will happen
Yeah.
in our lifetime, but who knows?
Elon Musk said that by 2030, something like this, no one's gonna talk. But I don't know. Like
That
I
better
just
not happen. Didn't he say, yeah, like our brains will all be connected so we won't even have to talk? But that sounds boring as shit. I want to still talk.
then also how would I pick what I'm gonna communicate to people? Because I feel like when I'm talking to someone, I have like so many things, but then I only say like a few of them. You know what I mean? So like, how
Oh
would I pick
yeah.
what topic I'm gonna communicate with someone?
Yeah, also that just is weird. I wouldn't like that.
I guess we'll see. Maybe this podcast is just gonna be vibrations, and then we'll just send out vibrations to you guys in 10 years. It'll be like an hour of vibrations,
But like in the vibration,
whatever
there's
that
still a
means.
HelloFresh ad thrown in.
Oh yeah, it's like a vibration that like shows like, yeah, this is sponsored by like Mail Kit.
All right. Well, we hope you guys all have a great week. Sorry that we aren't together still. We're just, trying to be safe. We'll see what happens by next week. But yeah.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and I hope you guys have the best week and enjoy the holidays if you're celebrating the holidays.
And if you want to join the Patreon, lucasandjacob.com.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, and bye.
Peace out.